So I'm setting things up for the video, and I remember I've got this TV down here that I was gonna use, and it doesn't work, so... This is the Mega Haul. It was like $260, and I feel like it's gonna take me like 10 hours for me to go through this. So let me just get started now. This box is like completely full. I thought it wasn't, it is. There's a reason why this thing weighs like 60 pounds. Oh, you see that? Or sorry, I'm trying to get a full set of the rock candy controllers, and these go a long way because they're rare. Let me just dump it out, I guess. You know what, let's not dump it out. I'm just gonna take out all these nunchucks. There's the yellow one. I really hope this one works. Wait a second. There we go. This one I want to be very careful with, because this is the only yellow one I have, and the yellow, if you guys don't know, is extremely rare. So as you can see, there's quite a few for me to go through. I'm honestly probably going to have to move some of these off the screen so you guys can actually see. Yeah, let me grab the big box and do that. The really important ones are like the yellow and the orange ones, because believe it or not, these are the only yellow and orange ones in the entire bundle. That's how rare these are. Purple is also rare, but not nearly as rare. Well, apparently this yellow one doesn't work, which is kind of sad. Maybe that was a fluke, I don't know, it's not doing anything now. Come on, at least one of these rare ones needs to work. Well, okay, let me just make sure that this thing works. I don't know, I'm gonna say this doesn't work. Let's grab this remote, which I had a hunch wasn't gonna work. I'm gonna say this thing works, even though it kind of doesn't. I need to mark these things as I go, that's the problem. I don't know, I think these remote, or like these nunchucks are all fucked up in a way where they almost kill the Wii remote that is connected to them. Like, does this one work? No. What's wrong with this? It's literally just the rubber. Really? This is actually a nice afterglow controller. C works. I don't know. I still don't know what Z is, but this controller works fine. Or like this nunchuck works fine. Green one. Oh. Yo. An actually working rock candy one? That's crazy. I still don't know what the Z button's for. See, I don't know. Maybe there's just something wrong with PDP's nunchucks, but I've never seen this with the official. Damn. I've never seen this many broken ones with like the official ones. Like the official ones usually never have this kind of problem. But I guess PDP made pure garbage. But like this is a random official one from a parts lot that I got. It just works fine, it's just the rubber's gone. So it's like, how come these ones look amazing but just don't work? And there's so many of them. Yeah, so far it's 2 green ones that work, which is kind of weird. It's like, are those ones just always good? Purple. So yeah, this one actually just works fine. I think the reason they were selling it for parts is because the top is rubber and it's all, I don't know how I can show you it, but it's very sticky, but it works. And that's kind of all it needs to do. Ew. I want to find one pink remote that works. So far, we have 2 green, a blue, and a purple that works. Oh, as I say that, fuck. This is like one of those weird ones where it registers that it's there, but nothing actually works. Oh. Come on. No, come on. It's cutting in and out really bad. But it wants to work. There we go. This one was so finicky, but I guess it works. I guess. This is a Nyko nunchuck. Looks like shit. Probably works. Just Nyko doing Nyko things. Do you think I'm ever gonna actually finish this mission? Blue. No. Come on. Oh yeah, what was I doing? I gotta go through the pink ones. This is one of very few Power A nunchucks. Every single nunchuck here is either Power A, PDP, or Nyko. Because PDP did Rock Candy. Oh, Yeah, this thing is killing the remote, so this isn't gonna work. It's one of those weird issues where when the remote's broken, it draws a shit ton of power. I have no idea why. Guys, it's the black hole. I'm being sucked in by the black hole. Guys, I'm being pulled in by the black hole. What? No, what? I'd love to see someone play the game with this. This thing is fucked up, but it kind of works. Almost. Does this pin controller work? We have one pin controller that works so far. No, we're running out of pin controllers, guys. The up and down doesn't work, but everything else does. Actually, yes. Oh! That's how you aim. So it is supposed to work. This is probably the most fully functional controller yet then, because this thing actually, all of the buttons work. Man, they don't kid around with these levels. This one works. I'm actually getting a nice little pile of ones that actually work. Chat, is this one gonna work or nah? Nah. Man, I don't even know how you get your hands on this many nunchucks, unless you're me. Like, how did the previous guy get this many? You don't just do this on accident. Bro just stumbled upon a handful of controllers. Somebody hiding in the closet. Ooh, it works. Just kidding. I pranked you guys. Doesn't work. Somebody smoking crack in the bathroom. Doesn't work. Somebody, I don't fucking know. It doesn't work. Damn, it's another one of these. Up and down doesn't work, but side to side does. Crouch does. Z does. Hit does. That's a shame. I always like to double check if I've tested it or not, just because I don't always remember. And I'm doing them out of order. Look at this. I actually kind of want to put them into piles of like completely works and like kind of works. So this is a completely works. I think the pink ones were finicky, but there were a few good ones. I'm just going to say this one doesn't work now, because it's having too many problems. It just needs to work, not fuck me over. If I'm trying to get it to work and it's not working, I'm going to say it doesn't work. Side to side, up to down, crouch, zoom, hit. This one works. Crouch, zoom, hit, left, right. Oh yeah, this one up and down doesn't work. So I'll have two categories. One's with messed up, because this one has no right. This one has no left or right. I'm going to just automatically move these both over here, because I remember they both worked fine. And this one's missing the button, so I'll move it here. Out of all of the ones I've gone through so far, there are 6 that work, and 7 that kind of work, and then however many that don't work. And I've still got the other 2 boxes and then all the other stuff that's not even nunchucks. These are just nunchucks. I'm gonna stop for now because this is a lot. I think I've been going for over an hour. You guys aren't gonna believe it, I was actually able to get a guest on the show. Hey, oh fuck. It's a GG Hulk Gamer, but from 2023. So you got crouch, aim, hit. It works. Man, I hope you didn't want any nunchucks that work. Darn. At least I found a... Well, okay, that's not even a red rock candy one, so that doesn't count. Because I need a red rock candy one that works. And I'm kind of running out. This is the last one in this bundle. There's a handful in the next one. Every now and then you get one of these that doesn't work because it's shorting out or something. You got crouch, hit. Oh, what? Okay, well, the stick part is broken, but everything else works. Maybe the guy wasn't lying when he said these were all for parts. You know, most people that say it's for parts don't actually test them, but I think this guy did. So, that's a problem for me. Wow. Yeah, once again, I just have to say please. I gotta start saying please more often. We got crouch, hit. This one I think just works. I forgot to say please. Let me get this blue one and then say please, and then it'll just magically work. Please? No. Okay, so here's an official nunchuck. Because I saw this one earlier. It's the only official nunchuck in the entire lot, but the cord is damaged. But from my history, official nunchucks never don't work. Crouch, aim, hit, forward, back, left, right. Yeah, this thing works fine. The official nunchucks just are built different. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's actually better. 13, 14, 15, 16, plus 2 more that are upstairs. So 17, 18, plus a few that are down there, and these ones that have slight problems. So like these have problems where they almost work. So there's 18 that are perfectly good, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically 10 that have problems and 18 that perfectly fine. So out of 200, it's like 1 in 8 that actually kind of work. Well, actually no, it's way worse than I was expecting. I'll get to that later, but that's not the point. Oh no. Oh no. No. So I can probably go through these fairly quickly. Shouldn't take too long. Just kind of put the batteries in them and go. So let's just go through these really quick. I'm very disappointed that there's like almost no back plates because those are what's valuable, but we'll get through it. I really hate that I don't have enough back covers. That pisses me off because I really need them for this. Let me test a red one so I can at least have that. Not this one, it's not going to work. How about this one? It doesn't work over here. This one I thought wasn't going to work, but let's just see about that. No, it doesn't work. It's probably going to work fine, so now I can finally use this one. I'm hoping it works fine. I'm assuming this works fine. I love how so many games are nice about this. When you don't have a controller connected, it just stops the game. I would like for some of these Afterglow ones to work, but I really don't care if they do or not. This thing's just vibrating. What? It actually doesn't make any sense for it to be doing that. What if I already know how to aim like a pro? Doesn't work. Man, I hate when these things don't work. I mean, I've actually got a decent amount that work right now. I've got 8 that are fully working and 3 that are not fully working, but pretty much there. Bro, what? So yeah, the A button just doesn't work. Plus button is finicky. This controller is very fucked up. I don't know. Technically works though. Man, it's another one of these. Sync button doesn't work? Damn. I hate that. In terms of like working to non-working, the ratio is already better than the nunchucks. But it's still kind of sad. There we go. Finally a controller that has a functional button. Come on, we got this blue Afterglow remote. Left, right, up, down. 1, 2. There we go. You know, I'll play it with this controller just because I can. I've got plenty more to go. Ah, fuck. Now you guys get to watch this shitty animation. Yeah, that was pretty shitty. This thing has an official Wii wrist strap for no reason. Barker, can you go fuck yourself? That's why Barker's difficult. Whatever you can do, he can do. So, I don't know why, but this Afterglow controller had an official wrist strap on it, which we cannot be having in this household. Bro, minus button doesn't work? That's a shame. Minus button's optional though, so I'm gonna say this works. Flower Power is probably one of the easiest maps, mostly because it's a hole-in-one. Boom! Yeah, Barker. You had it coming. You always have to do against Barker. There's no reason not to. I mean, it takes a little bit longer, yeah. but it doesn't matter. Parker, what are you even doing? This is why you're not allowed outside of the old folks' home anymore. Oh yeah, this is where you crank that soldier boy. Luckily, I'm amazing at cranking that soldier boy, so it's no problem for me at all. Yeah, I think something's wrong with it. It's just that one light is always on. I'm not sure what that means. Keeping up the trend of red remotes not working. How about this nasty blue one? I mean, if it works, I don't care. Thanks, Parker. Let's see how well you guys can see this. If you couldn't tell, it's not supposed to be blue. It's all corrosion. I'm not even going to test that, because I know it's not going to work. Okay, well this one's minus button is also shot. This is the one where you got to do the weeble wobble, weeble wobble. There we go. Technically the skulls don't matter. I'm just too good at the game. Thank you, Afterglow Wii Remote, that gave me the cheats. Let's just wait for Barker to do his thing. We got technically 5 remotes, but I have a hunch this one's going to work. Still need to get rid of the sticker that the person put on. Because according to them, there's one button that doesn't work, and I think that's fine. So, 5 remotes. I want to do this Nerf one just because it seems kind of funny. And it should actually work according to the seller. But I'm pretty sure this thing on its own is like 20 bucks normally. So it's an expensive and kind of rare remote. I mean, it's like 20-year-old foam. I'm not surprised it's falling apart. I think they said it was the down arrow that didn't work. I just realized if what the seller said is true, then this doesn't make any sense. Because I swear they said the down arrow doesn't work, but this thing's just working fine. There we go. I'd like to see you do that, Barker. At least with this map, it's going to be fast, so you know right away if Barker's going to get it or not. Which he's not. He's too far off center. Yeah. I don't know why they said there was something wrong with it. There's literally nothing wrong with it. See if I can finish it. Raw's Revenge! No. No. Don't tell me that the sensor doesn't work. It's a motion sensor inside Afterglow remote, and the motion sensor doesn't work. Actually, no, the motion sensor works. It's everything else that doesn't work. I had a whole setup for beating this map, and it's actually this. I'm not even joking. There we go. Then you gotta get over here, and then you gotta go across, so then you're down here. And then I need to get this in 1. Otherwise I'm done. So yeah, it doesn't matter what I do now. Ah, fuck this. I've tested every remote. I know this one works. Alright, so in the end, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 that work fine. 8 that kind of work. So that's 25. And then ones that don't work, well, I have to move these away. So, this one's funny. It'll probably work, but as you can see, the one button is stuck down. That's what they say, ZL stuck, as it clearly is. I don't know how you managed to do that, but it's been done. Oh, that's my teammate. Well, this one definitely works. I just need to get the button unstuck, which it seems like a common problem, because there's another one that has the same thing. Honestly, from this point on, it's taking so long, and I kind of just want to get through the rest of this and be done. I'll just test them for if it notices it when you plug it in. Because if it even notices it, it probably works. This is a lot more of these working than I'd expect. So there's like 13 of these that don't work, and then all of these ones that do, which is like, damn. That's probably the best ratio yet. I guess that's all for today. I've got nothing to talk about. I don't think you guys have any questions. I originally planned to have some guests talk about stuff, but the 5 people that I asked to be in this video all declined, or they never got back to me. I don't really know what I would have done with these anyways, because a lot of them, it's kind of hard to do stuff with a controller that doesn't work. Still working on the full set of the controllers. This video helped with that because I got a pink controller that worked, but I still need a orange, yellow, and purple. I have an orange one on the way, but I have not seen a yellow or purple even for sale, let alone within my price range. So I tried to hype this video up, but I don't think I could have done anything more with these controllers, because there's not much to do, because there's so many, honestly. At this scale, I can't do much. I could do a challenge with a few controllers, but this number is too much. It's probably midnight right now. I lost track. I also don't have a clock down here, and that time's not right, unless it is 6 a.m. and I'm fucking tired as hell. Do you guys want a totally radical outro? I'll see what I can do.